Hi, I'm Stephanie from Sacred Self Healing, and today's daily painting is going to be about an experience I had this morning that was challenging in a really wonderful way. This morning, I led my first group breathwork session, and I did it spontaneously. During one of my classes, the teacher said, "Does anybody want to lead the drop-in?" And I said, "I'll do it." And I jumped before I was able to get too afraid to do it. And then I had to figure out how to open up my Spotify and get screen sharing capacity. And then I just spontaneously led a breathwork session on bravery because I had said she asked, what do I need to do? What do I need in order to be able to do it? And I said, I needed bravery. And then when I was getting my Spotify up and running, I asked people in the group to drop into the chat the thing that they wanted to breathe into, and everybody said bravery. So I led a beautiful breathwork session on bravery. I sweated through the whole thing, but I was able to hold space for 12 breathers. And for a first try, it was really great. A lot of people had good emotional releases. And my teacher said that I broke the group wide open. And then people sent me messages of things like I had a caramel voice and how they were so grateful they feel like they could be brave now and things like that. So I feel like it was a huge success. I have like pages of beautiful comments from people that I copied down. And now I'm ready to do a painting about it. So today's painting is going to be how I felt like I looked with sweat dripping down my forehead and so much fear as I bravely led this breathwork session. Right. So this is me standing there leading a breathwork session, trying not to panic. And knowing all the while that if I messed up, it would be okay because I'm a student and this was my first practice doing a group breathwork session. This is my hands on my heart because that kept me really calm. I kept my feet on the floor. That kept me feeling really grounded. I was very present because I was looking at the people in the group the whole time. My eyebrows are raised in a little bit of a look of worry, and I have a few beads of sweat drooping off my forehead. And I'm going to turn this sideways so I can write the words. I invite you to notice your breath. And if you'd like, as you're watching this video, you're also invited to notice your breath. There we go. And that makes it, I think, easier for you to see. Something funky I got to figure out about the lighting. I forgot to do the erasing. Should probably do the erasing before I begin. If you do decide to notice your breath, you might consider noticing how wide your breath is across your back, across your chest. Perhaps noticing how deep your breath is and how far it goes down into your body, through your energy body. Perhaps you might notice the length of your breath. And you can't do it wrong. You get to play with all those components of your breath. Make it into whatever you like. You can breathe deeply or shallowly, rapidly or slowly. You can breathe in whatever way feels supportive to you. And you can breathe while I paint. And if you want to try breathing in bravery, breathing out fear, and breathing in bravery, you could do that too. That's what we focused on during the breathwork session that I led this morning. We were breathing out fear to make room for bravery to come in, and then moving that to our heart space, which is like the area in your chest where your heart lives, so that we could have courage and take that courage with us through the day. So you're welcome to do that too. I'll switch to a smaller paintbrush for this part. I'm trying a different lighting setup today. I think it makes the video more clear, but it makes it harder for me to see what I'm doing. So I'm not sure if I would consider it a success or not, but it is what it is for right now. It's just an experiment. A lot of what I'm doing these days is trying new things, like for instance, trying to lead a group breathwork session for the first time and pushing my edge, like leaving my comfort zone and going into my discomfort zone a little bit, because I think that it's healthy for me to be there. That's where my growth edge is. So that's what I'm doing. And I think I'm going to make the speech bubble pink and purple both. Actually, it could be pink and purple and blue, all three. I'm not really liking this paintbrush right now. I'm switching. I get to do that. I get to change my mind. Everything will be okay even when I change my mind. And I hope you know that you can change your mind too. You can make a decision and live with it for decades or moments. And just because you made that decision doesn't mean it's always going to be the right decision for you. And if you feel the need to change it, you can change your mind. As we grow, as we learn more, as we know more, we sometimes choose to do things differently than we thought we were going to do them initially. I thought I'd be an occupational therapist for the rest of my life, and right now I'm starting to question that decision because I think my body is not really up for it. And since I'm becoming pretty successful at breathwork facilitation, I'm thinking that might be my next new career. If I can do it with occupational therapy, that would be my reference right now. And if I can't, I can't. I can always change my mind. I can try, and if it doesn't work out, I can change my mind. Right now, I need a little bits of beads of sweat. All right. If you're interested in trying breath work with me, my contact details will be at the end of this video, and you can contact me through the website, and we can work on figuring out how you can do breath work with me. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.